Alright, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an update on my pan and everything. This is a project I have been doing for, I think, maybe 4 years now. I think I started this in, I want to say like June or July of 2021. But this is a project where for certain items such as eyeshadow, highlighter, blush and bronzer, I am trying to hit pan in everything I own that is panable. So yeah, things like liquids and anything else under that kind of category aren't included. And also if it's a palette, I will randomly choose a shade from the palette to then work on. With that being said, let's get into my update for the last quarter. So I think I may have done an update in January. So here is my January to March update. Let's start with the big news, the huge news. This bad boy. So this is my Lord & Berry Lotus blush. It's in a MAC container because it's the only one that fit it. But this blush has been in this project since March 2022, and after 188 uses, I am proud to say we do have a pan. We rolled this out in February. That took me 3 years to pan, and 188 uses, that's like literally half a year if you think about it that way. But yeah, we've hit pan on this one, and so since February this has been put to the side, and I have rolled in a new blush. Actually, when I say rolled in, when I roll in a new item, it tends to be the next oldest in that category. The only category that I randomize and like randomly choose from is my highlighters, and that's because on my spreadsheet I added them much later. I didn't add them as I bought them, and so I don't actually know the correct order in what I bought my highlighters in, apart from like the very first like 1 or 2 highlighters that I bought. So I do randomly select from that category, but everything else I go from age order. Next we have my bronzer. So this bronzer I rolled in April of 2023, and we are at 85 uses, and honestly I feel like you can't even tell that I've used it at all really. Maybe like in this kind of angle we can potentially see that there's maybe like a little bit of a dip. There's kind of like a bit of a slope now, but really this looks like it's not really being used, which is crazy. It's just because it's like a baked product. I foresee this being in this project for quite a long time. As always with a lot of these items, these are very old items now. Like the blush that I was just walking you guys through, I've had that since August 2015. So it's been 10 years of me trying to hit pan on that. And then this bronzer I've also had since 2015. So this is also 10 years old, and it looks like it's never really been used that much. So there we go. We're gonna keep on trying with this and seeing where we get to. So for the highlighter, I rolled in this bronzer and highlighter palette. This is actually gonna be applicable for both bronzers and highlighters because it's dual purpose. So for the highlighters I rolled in, or I randomly selected out of the bottom 3 because they are the highlighter shades. The top 3 are the bronzer shades. So this is my Belgian Waffle BH Cosmetics palette, and I rolled in the shade Powdered Sugar. There we go, which is this shade here. You can see it's had like the most disturbance, so like things are happening. Don't quite know why there's like a divot in it, but this has been rolled in since September of 2023. and I've used it 51 times since then. So yeah, still ongoing with this. I don't also know when this is going to finish either. Like I don't have like a pan in here to kind of relate how deep the pans are, but we're going to keep on working on this one and seeing where we get up to with that. And then for the eyeshadow that I have rolled in, just to keep it continuously going on, I probably should mention the highlighter, or this palette I should say, I bought in 2021. I know that much because I wrote it down for the bronzers section, but I still rolled it in randomly for all the highlighters. So then the eyeshadow I rolled in is this. This is my Burberry Gold Copper number 100 eye color cream. And this is what it is currently focusing on. Look at that dip. I feel like that dip has really shown through over the past few months. So this eyeshadow, let me just continue on with the what's it? I got this in November 2016. So this is also an oldie. That makes sense. Rolled this one in October of 2024. I've used it 50 times, and this is where we're at right now with this dip. Like, you can see the dip even from this far away. I love this eyeshadow actually. It's a really nice shade. I think I'm wearing it under my eyes today actually. Yeah, again, I don't know how deep the pan is, but we are dipping it real time. So I won't be too surprised if next quarter's update I'm either onto my next eyeshadow or I'm very, very, very close to hitting pan on this. I feel like we're still in the dome because you can tell like it's got a bit of a dome on it. I think we're still in the dome part. We haven't reached the lower part yet. So I feel like we've got a little while to go, but we will see with this one. So that's been in since October, so it's only been like 6 months. I should say my single eyeshadows have probably been used the least in my collection. Like, I do favour my palettes more, so I will have more progress in palettes. So if I do roll in palettes in the future, I feel like they'll be closer to being panned over my singles, and I have a lot of singles. So then we move on to the blush that I rolled in. The item that I rolled in to replace the blush that I have hit pan on is in fact this blush here. It looks very plain, and the packaging, as always, is broken. This is my Meet Makeup Artist Colour Powder Brush in 108, and I rolled this one in February, so it's only been in for a month, and I've used it only 2 times in that time frame, mainly because I feel like it was at the end of February and we're only a week into March, so give it some time and it will come through. So this bronzer, let me just check. So this is the next one after on this list. So yeah, this was also bought in 2015. This doesn't have a month next to it, but it's any time between August and November. That's what I know. But yeah, this is where we're at. So we can see we do have like some disturbance. No pan as of yet, and yeah, this is also 10 years old and still looks like it's barely been used when I have used it many times, which is wild. So yeah, we're gonna see how long it takes this one to get through. So obviously the previous blush took 3 years. How long is this one gonna take? Is this gonna take also 3 years, or is it gonna take less time, or is it gonna take more time? time will only tell. Will only tell. I feel like my blushes are like my nemesis. They take the longest. Actually, maybe the bronzers too. There we go. That is my progress for my pan and everything. I am committed. We are still very early in this project. Very early in this project. We still have so many items to get through. So this is going to be a very long-term project and I'm here for it. My next update, I guess, will be my 4-year anniversary of this project. So let's see what I can do in the next 3 months, and if there's anything rolling out in June. I don't actually think there will be anything. If there is, it will definitely be the eyeshadow, but everything else I think is too far away from doing that. Potentially maybe the highlighter could surprise us with a surprise pan, but yeah, really I think we will be probably having some good progress, hopefully more dippage, but we will see. And yeah, that is my update for you guys today. I hope you guys have had a great Sunday. I'm, for one, feeling much better. I'm gonna go and enjoy the sunshine and go for a little walk now and enjoy this warm weather while it's warm, because it's gonna get cold again next week. And I will see you guys. Oh, I'm probably not gonna post. I am not home for like half this week next week, so I don't quite know yet if I'm gonna have a Friday upload, so it may just be a Sunday upload again. So just be aware that if there's nothing uploaded on Friday, I will definitely be uploading on Sunday. It's just I didn't get around to filming or editing a video for Friday. Unless I'm able to film and upload something straight after work on Friday. Yeah, I will see you guys next week, hopefully on Friday, but most likely on Sunday. Bye guys.